Yeah, YouTube. Big up. Wagwan. Big up to all the viewers and the subscribers. If it's the first time you're watching this video, hit the like button, comment, share, and subscribe. It does well for the YouTube algorithm, so don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you get the videos as soon as they're posted. So everyone's supposed to know by now the riots happening in America over the death of George Floyd, right? And some other black males. And I say me never gonna post about it because for instance, because some people in Jamaica say we do that now none for do with we Jamaica have them own problems with sort of, which is true, but not because we in Jamaica don't necessarily face with racism doesn't mean that we shouldn't stand in solidarity to with black brothers and black sisters when they are abused by the police officers, whether by white, any race for that matter. We should be against police brutality in general, right? So, and it's ironic the persons, and everybody entitled to their own opinion, but it's ironic that the same people where I say stay out of American affairs that now have nothing to do with we and stuff like that. Them same one would a line up a Hope Road if you get an American visa. So you see the irony after half irony. So me I look upon it and I say, why? Because somebody a protest, you are gonna tell them say, boy, leave that alone, we are fast in America business. But yet still, if it was one of our family member, our friends over there that is going through the same thing, we wouldn't mind if other people stand in support of the protests, whether it be in America or outside the country. They still black just like us. And although me personally is not affected by racism, but there's such a thing called classism. Prime example. Me have a house, have a car, I have a high paying job versus a person who don't really have a house, or even if them have a house, as good as mine, don't have a car, have to take public transportation, right? Have a 9 to 5 that's low income. So the person who have all who's living the luxurious life, most of the time in their head they think that they are better than the person who is less fortunate than them. That is a prime example of classism. And it's sure, people most time them like people in the upper class of society, them hype, them look down, and them call it the people in the garrison. You know what I mean? So and last time me check, everyone of we are human being just the same. Not because you might have live a better life than me, that necessarily mean you're better than me, because at the end of the day when all of us die or pass away, everybody are going at the ground. So we the same blood inside of me is the same blood inside of everybody. So not because we Jamaican most of we don't face with racism does it mean say we shouldn't support or stand in support our black brothers and black sisters brutally unarmed, murdered in cold blood by a white police officer. Because most of the time is when these cases happening, it's always a white police a kill a black man. I hardly ever hear a black police a kill a black man over America. Hardly. Always a white police. So that should raise alarm. So it's not really just in general a police and black man thing. To me, that is systematic racism, right? So we should stand in support, because a lot of us in Jamaica would want a US visa to travel. US visa in Jamaica is like one of the most treasured item. I remember them always tell you that travel is a privilege and not a right. So sometimes you might go to the embassy, you apply for your visa, you still don't get it. Sometimes you have to go multiple times just to get it. And next time a man just can go one time and him get it the same day. So make we just, if you don't have nothing good to say, just keep quiet. Don't say it not have nothing to do with we. We know say we Jamaica have our own problems, you know. Don't get me wrong. Because we're still currently in a pandemic. But that doesn't mean we're supposed to turn a blind eye and say, alright then, that is happening in America, not Jamaica, so let them handle their own situation. No. We should stand in support because they are black just like us. So yeah. That is the video for today. Don't forget, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Right? You know, sometimes the YouTube don't like these type of topics, so the video might get demonetized. So when you like it, you comment, you share, you subscribe, it helps with the algorithms, because we want to spread this message far and wide. Stand in support of our black brothers and black sisters affected by racism, no matter which country, because not in America alone racism exists all over the world. But just in America, the most of the cases happen there, where most time black men lose them life by white police officers. So make we just stand and fight. And when it comes to the protest, I know a lot of people use the protests for what you call it now, for their own agendas, like the looting, the stealing, and me against them thing there. Period. If a peaceful protest, means all for that. But me not with the burning of people property and the are vandalizing infrastructures or anything like that, or the destroying of government vehicle or any vehicle for that matter, to prove your point. I understand people frustrated, but that's not the way to go. Because when you do things like that, they are going to look at the protests and say, this is why we need to do what we need to do, because look what they are doing. So make we stand in solidarity and execute peaceful protests. Alright, that is the video for today. MHD, stay tuned next time for next video. I'm out.